Now, everybody, here's Mickey. 1, 2.
Stop me now. Now I know that you're far from and I can do it now. Let me tell you, I'm gonna get it again, and I'll get it again, and spring again. I'll give all my dreams come true until my final vow. How I'll do it, who can say? But I know I will someday. Watch out, world. I'm on my way. Come, nothing can stop me now. Yeah, Sam. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know the future is mine again. So I'm taking a vow. From now on, I'm gonna begin again. Pick up my chin again. Go in and win again. Get you gone, your sky of gray, farewell you furrowed brow. Now my future's crystal clear. No one here can drop me here. Now I'll next year. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me now. Hello, New York. This is what's left of Mickey Rooney. Really, I'm happy to be here. At my age, I'm happy to be anywhere. I'm at the age where I forget things. I'm also at the age where I forget things. I felt as though my body was getting out of whack, so I called my doctor. He said, join an aerobics club. So I did. I bent, I kneeled, I squatted. I sweated for over an hour. Before I got my sweatsuit on, the class was over. But you know, the bad thing they say about age is you get a little senile. I don't see anything wrong with senility. It's great for romance. You can wake up every morning with a new wife. Speaking of wives, I think there might be a lot of people here who think I've been married a lot. Let's get the record straight. I have not, friends, been married a lot. I've practiced a lot. I've been married so many times I got rice box in my face. I've been married so many times my ring fingers turned into a thumb. I'm the only guy you know that has a marriage license made out to whom it may concern. The entertainment at the Super Bowl this year is going to be Mickey Rooney and his all-wife marching band. What's that, alimony? Oh, sure not. Heard a guy. You know what alimony is, don't you, friends? It's like pumping gas in another guy's car. told me, how short am I? Since my last divorce, about $100,000. But enough of that. This year begins my 88th year in show business. But no, I didn't say it for that. I love it. You know, I'd like to tell you, I did most of my pictures at the Tiffany studio called Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. And their motto was, more stars than there are in the heavens. And I was lucky enough to work with a few of them. Oh, Jimmy Stewart was friend with them. Oh, listen here, Carol. I'm going to Washington. You understand? Ah, roll the wheel over you. What made me somewhat of a celebrity in those days was a little series in a mythical town called Carville. It was called The Andy Hardy Pictures. The first picture was a B picture. That means the studio didn't get back of it or anything like that. And it starred that great actor Lionel Barrymore as Judge Hardy. But most of you probably remember that fantastic actor, Louis Stone, who played my father. Faye Holden, my mother, and Cecilia Parker. Cecilia Parker was my sister. And Polly Benedict was my girlfriend. And Rutherford. The audiences liked the Hardy series so much that in 1950, the Andy Hardy series accounted for 55% of the gross income of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Eventually I did 19 Andy Hardy pictures. I was Rambo of my day. That's right, old lady, Rambo. I still like to look at the pictures once in a while. It gives me a chance to see my old hair. I used to have waves in my hair. Now there's nothing but beach. I can comb my hair with a sock. My life at MGM was great because of the Hardy series. I soon became the #1 box office star, whatever that is, of the world. But things change. But MGM's forte was the musicals. They don't make them anymore. And what composers, America's finest. Mr. Larry Hart, Richard Rodgers, and wait, Irving Berlin, and the Never to Beat Again and Be Again. What a writer, what a performer. The great George Gershwin. I'd like to do some of the songs that I made famous in those pictures. Let me know if you like. I like New York in June. How about you? I like the Gershwin tune. How about you? I like a fireside when a storm is due. I like potato chips, moonlight and motor trips. How about you? I love to dream of fame. Maybe I'll shine. I'd love to see your name right beside mine, holding hands in the movie show when all the lights are low. May not be you, but I like it. How about you? Yeah, man. I like to read good books. Can't get my fill. me a thrill. I like some clotted cream and some cheddar too. Basil, tomatoes, meat and potatoes. How about you? I love to dream of fame. Maybe I'll shine. I'd love to see your name right beside mine. Holding hands in a movie show. Well, the lights are low. May not be new, but I like it. How about you? Here's the beauty. They're writing songs of love. Not for me. A lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead, when I've known more skies afraid than any Russian play can guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. My whole last also like a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of her kiss, I guess she's not for me. And here's the beauty. I'll take Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island. It's lovely going to the zoo. It's very fancy on Old Delancey Street, you know. The subways come and go, and the balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares with Bond Street in July. Gently glide, they're gliding by. This great big city's a wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an isle of joy. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning in Canada and to get here, and I love being with you. So I miss a few words, you know. It's the fact that I'm human, I'm tired, but I'm filled up with you tonight. I'm so glad you came. I'd like to tell you that my success, whatever that was, in musicals, was due to a great partnership. You see, in Hollywood, they had a school, it's called Mrs. Lawler's. They used to call her Ma Lawler, where a lot of children went to school, get an education. They wanted to be in pictures or radio, this and that. And while I was there, I met a wonderful girl. Her name was Frances Gum. You know her as Judy Garland. Could she sing? Oh, we were the best of friends from the day that we met. Arthur Freed, the producer at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer at the time, who wrote and produced the Singing in the Rain, sing great songs and more. He teamed Judy and I together in group of musicals, and Mickey and Judy made Hollywood history. It's true. We would make a lot of pictures together. You know the formula of the picture. Small town. And they want to put on a show and this and that and that. But there was a crisis. They couldn't get money. And they turned to me for the solution. Why? I don't know. But it came to me, and all I'd have to say was,
We could put on our own show. That'd be
that's right. With those magic words, an old barn somewhere would become a theater. And we'd have a group of young children who would join the production. And we had a production that would make Florence Ziegfeld envious. I really did like and love working with Judy. We weren't just a team. We were magic. Our love affair was meant to be. It's you for me, dear, and me for you. We'll fuss, we'll quarrel, till tears start to brew. But after the tears, the sun would shine through. When youth has had its merry flame, we'll spend our evening remembering two happy people who say on the square, wasn't ours so lovely? Our love affair was meant to be. It's me for you, dear, and you for me. Two happy people who say on the square, wasn't ours so lovely? Oh, so lovely. Wasn't ours so lovely? Way back in 1948, Judy and I made a picture called Words and Music, the story of Lorenzo Hart of Rodgers and Hart. We didn't know it at the time, but it would be the last picture that Judy and I would make together, and we wouldn't work together until way back in 1961 on the first Judy Garland for television show. Oh, it was amazing. Nothing had changed. It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. You're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things have happened for the first time. Seems to be happening again. So it seems before and laugh, ha-ha, before and love before, but who knows where or when. that we have met before and laughed before and loved before, but who knows when. Oh, those are great songs. They are. We lost Judy much too soon. And as for my career, well, there's an old saying in Hollywood, get me Mickey Rooney. And after a while, they say, get me a young Mickey. And after a while, they say, Mickey who? No, it happens. Why, the studios didn't want me. This is honest. They didn't want me. I went through a time from the 60s to the 70s where I couldn't get work. I couldn't make a picture. I couldn't do anything. And to support my family, I had to go to parties and meet people, nice people, who I didn't even know, for $300. My career was on the skids. Another marriage ended. Divorces. Divorce is a terrible thing. And it hurts the effects of children. It's a terrible thing. I wish nobody in this room ever feels what I felt. And believe me, my heart has been broken over and over many times because I needed someone. Mickey Rooney, really a man. But like the movies and plays, books, if you have faith, life has a second act. And when mine came and the Lord shined his light upon me, mine was a doozy. Ah, the love of my life. See, I was at my agent's house and I saw this lovely lady there. She had 2 boys. She was a painter. Could she paint? And a writer of songs. And an actress. A singer. What a singer. She could sing all day. And I'd never get bored. Her name was Jan Chamberlain. I know what you're thinking. Here we go again. Well, I was hooked. But she didn't want to marry me, and I certainly don't blame her. I tried my best to convince her. I said, think, darling, we'll make a big announcement. We'll tell the world we're married. And we're as happy as can be. Here comes the bride, groom by her side, champagne on ice, old shoes and lights. We'll shout to the world, hey! family tree might grow. Who knows? One day, a girl or boy will say, "Hey folks, hey look, hey world, hey world, hey look, they're married."
Not again!
Wait just a minute. This time, it's forever.
Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making love, babe. A lot of shoes, a lot of rights. The groom is nervous, answered twice. It's really killing that he's so willing. Now picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. And picture the same sweet love nest. Oh, think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious. He even but don't forget, folks, that's what you're gonna get, folks. Don't make him walk, babe. Come on, man, you know all about it. Now picture the little love nest. Well, down where the roses cling. Well, picture the same sweet love nest. Well, think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious. But don't forget, folks, that's what you're gonna get, folks, for making more babe. Oh, don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making more babe. Well, here I am, number 8. Yeah, you probably don't think that's real funny, do you? I don't either. Well, anyway, I believe in feng shui, and that happens to be the damnedest luckiest number in feng shui. Oh, there. Well, my life, I'd say it's been pretty lucky, but I hadn't planned on marrying a serial spouse. No, it wasn't in my cards. But anyway, after all, I was a mother of 2, Chris and Mark, and I had kind of a good little career going there, and met this guy, and I wasn't looking for love, I'll tell you that. But Mickey wouldn't take no for an answer. Who could resist Mickey Rooney? Not a girl in here. All right. Here I go again. I hear those trumpets blow again. All aglow again. Taking a chance on love. Here I slide again, about to take that ride again, starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. I thought the cards were a frame, I never would try, and now I'm taking that game up. The ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now. I see a rainbow blending now. We'll have a happy ending now. Let's take a chance. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise to live. We know it's true. We can try to make a go of it. We might have been made for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Birds do it, bees do it, even educated please do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain the best of first sex do it. At the ballpark gangs and Mets do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Dutch in old Amsterdam do it. Not to mention the thin folks in Thailand do it. Think of Siamese twins. Some are Argentines without names do it. People down in Brooklyn and in Queens do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Let's take a chance on love. Well, I'm kind of a romantic, and I guess you figured out this guy over here is a world-class romantic. Yeah, you figured that one out. Well, he knew all the right things to say to me. Painted a picture that our love would just be floating just on a moonlit river. Oh, God, it was so beautiful. Oh, he just reeled me in. I soon figured out that he was quoting Henry Mancini. Yeah. Oh, well, I fell for it. Moon I'm crossing you in style someday. Dream maker, your heart breaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lovely world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Well, singing had been my lifelong dream ever since I was about this high, about 3 years old, and I sang, country. Well, actually I sang more at school. I sang in choirs, concerts, television, radio, everything I could think of to sing country music. And by the time I met this guy here, I had a country band, and I was singing and whooping it up. And when I found out that Mickey liked country music, that got me. Do you mind if I sing a couple of those songs I sang? Mickey first. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles. just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Crazy, crazy, oh, feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy, oh, feeling so blue. I knew you loved me as long as you wanted. Then someday leave me for somebody new. Worrying, why should I let myself worry? Thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees. It's younger than the mountains, growing like breeze. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, country road. All my memories gather round her, my lady, stranger to the water, dark and dusty, faded on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, tear off in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning, how she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get this feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road, take me home, country road.
Or texting during the performance is disruptive to other guests. Also, photography or recordings of any kind is strictly prohibited. Thank you and enjoy the show.
No table service during the show, and please stay in your seats after the show for some special surprises. Now, sit back, relax, and let's put on a show.
Guys, get out here. I gotta take the folks for a trip to Hollywood. Let me out of here.
Becky, here's some film for you.
Thanks, old timer.
Okay.
Say, let's go take a look at it. What do you say? Operator.
Hey, look who's here. Big picture try. All right, can I trade places with you? Well, thank you, sweetheart. See, he likes country music too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present my wife, Jan Lewis.
Thank you very much. A good break, huh?
I told her, excuse me, darling.
Yeah, all right. No, wait, hold on. Wait a minute, excuse me. Changing of the guards here. Excuse me. That's my chair. That's mine. And this is yours. Right here. Oh,
Well, you know,
right?
of course I can.
Okay, what'd you say? Hey,
Told
sit
him
me
you
down,
were a
lad.
singer and you had 2 boys.
Wow,
You
did
were
you?
an actress and everything. I told him everything about you.
Everything, huh? Let's tell them about our first date. You even remember?
What about our first
Do you
date?
remember our first date?
What it was wonderful. I'll never forget it. It was unforgettable.
Tell us all about the first date, dear.
I do. And I'll tell you about it. We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
You were late.
Yes. I remember it well. We dined with friends
You dined alone.
down at the track.
Down at Malone's.
Yes. remember it well. That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
That's right. That's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do. Oh, yes, you remember it well.
You know, Jan, I'll never forget your mother's face when she opened the door.
Let's go through that again. You remember what?
I'll never forget your mother when she opened the door.
And what was she doing?
She was smiling.
She was in shock.
I gave you a lovely book of poems.
You gave me a racing form.
So we went to the club.
We went to Malone's. Are you sure you've got the right wife?
After dinner, that limo ride.
You walked me home.
You lost a ring.
I lost a comb.
Ah, yes. I remember it well. That stormy night.
That bright sunshine
Those Gershwin tunes.
from Patsy Cline. Oh, yes, you remember it well.
You wore a gown of gold. Yes.
Say that one again.
You wore a gown of gold.
Huh?
Gold.
There's something about a moon in there somewhere.
Am I getting old? Am I getting old?
No, there was a dazzling moon you met. Left out.
Oh, yeah. Honey,
Are
can
you
we start
talking to
from the
me?
top again?
I'm getting old. Oh no, not you. How young you are. How strong and something or other. A prince of love. Most every night.
Thanks, Jan.
Oh yes. You remember it well. Well, we picked that one up.
Do you remember our second date?
Second date? How on earth am I going to remember that if we don't even remember the first date?
Yes, we do. But the fact that we went up to the mountains to do a video. And
Oh, I'm not that kind of girl, I'm sorry.
And I hired a video crew. Wait a minute, don't you remember this? Can you run that video, please?
Kind of. Who was that? Where?
Mountain fresh ready.
That's my favorite beer. When I ask you for me on you pour one for me, I pour one for you.
Nobody really singing.
I remember that, but I kind of remember just a little differently. Could we roll the second video?
What do you mean different?
Just a little differently, you'll see. This
Mountain
surprise
fresh
me.
ready.
That's my favorite beer. When I ask you for me on you pour one for me, I pour one for you.
Oh, that was cold. That was actually us singing, so believe it or not. Bad imitations, but we had fun.
Jan, Tell her, why didn't you want to marry me?
Oh, I don't know, something about that little track record of yours,
Track
I think.
You mean because I lost $2 on a horse?
No!
40 years ago?
No, no.
It cost me a
no,
lot of money to win it back.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, what changed your mind?
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. But there were times, dear, you made me feel so bad. You made me sigh for I didn't want to tell ya. I didn't want to tell ya. I want some love that's true. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know I do. Give me what I cried for. You know you got the kind of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you, baby. You know you made me love you.
I want you to know that this last July 28th, the last 28th of July, Jen and I, we celebrated our 32nd wedding anniversary. 40 years.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, Lordy. 32 years have been that long?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Why?
seems longer. Well, you know,
What are you
so
laughing at,
if you stop and think about that,
What?
5 divided by 5, 3, carrier 2, that happens to be 11 more years than all those other wives put together. All put together. And all those other wives got the most gorgeous diamonds you've ever seen, and the opals and the rubies.
I'm beginning to forget. Oh, God.
Don't feel too terribly bad for me. I got the most gorgeous set of wooden beads you'll ever see in your life. Strung together with dental floss.
Well, look at the upside, honey. You have fewer cavities this year. And we can use them upside. We got our share of downsides like everybody else.
Yeah, we don't think of those little
Yeah.
spats. We're just the Bickersons, and all we try to do is think of the good stuff and the making up.
I love that making up.
Oh, I know you do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Janice taught me the meaning of a real relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a secret. Tell her friends
Well,
what you told me.
I'd like to tell all the girls they never, ever, ever go to bed angry.
What was that?
No, I said I tell the girls that you just never go to bed angry, girls.
Well, we didn't sleep for 6 months.
Lord.
But seriously, friends, all Jan has to do to cheer me up is to sing. Sing, darling.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through. For you, light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you should keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Just keep on smiling. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you should keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Wow, beautiful song written by
Charlie Chaplin, that's right. You got it, that's right.
That's right. Well, you certainly have given me a lot to smile about.
I wish I could say this. Same
What do you
thing
mean by
about
that?
you.
What do you
Well,
what do you
we can never, ever agree on anything. Never,
agree, we
never.
agree on it. Wait a minute, look at why do we sing that song by Fred Astaire, my pal Fred Astaire, and your friend Ginger Rogers?
I'd love to, but you started first.
So you started doing it.
No, I don't start the song. I never have.
You're right, I do.
No, you always start the song. Say yes, dear, move right along.
You say either. I say either.
Well, you say neither, and I say neither.
Either. Neither.
Neither, let's call the whole thing off. Well, you say potato, and I say potato.
You say tomato. I say tomato.
Potato,
Potato.
tomato,
Tomato.
let's call the whole thing off.
Yeah. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must stop.
And if we have a heart that's gonna break our heart.
So you like pajamas?
Yeah.
I like pajamas.
Well, you wear pajamas and give up pajamas. Oh, no, we need just knowing. Better call the calling on. Call the whole thing off. Yeah, but it's better back.
Let's call the whole thing off.
It's very clear. Our love is here to stay.
It had to be.
Not for a year. Ooh,
somebody who
The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know.
can make me blue.
The passing fancies and in time they go.
Even glad to be sad.
But oh my dear, our love is here to stay.
Oh, it had to be you.
Together we going a long, long
It
way.
had to be you.
In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here too.
It had to be you.
Our love is here to stay.
With Jan by my side, I've climbed back up the ladder of success, London, pictures, and just a few years ago, I had the biggest thrill of my life. See, I have 3 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
You sure do. All
Wait a minute,
of
that
them.
is it. The biggest thrill I've had. I received the 4th star that I share with Jan, my wife, for live entertainment. Live
Pretty
entertainment.
neat. It's right. But first of all, I have to say that that's for film, television, and radio. For many years you've had those, and well deserved, my dear. But this little star, Together for Live Entertainment, is right on Hollywood and Highland, right near the Kodak Theater. So we like to invite anyone that's in the area just to come on and walk all over us.
Well, friends, our show has been very long, and I'm very short. Have you at all
Just saying
enjoyed the show tonight? Have you enjoyed the music?
How about on
Good
drums,
idea.
Steve Pemberton?
The greatest drummer. Ken Seifert. Ken Seifert on bass.
That's fabulous.
We have
Sam Krager on piano. They're the best. They make us sound good. How about playing a little one of your compositions, Mickey, and I'll sit and listen.
soft jazz. pleasure of being on Broadway for 3 years. 3 years on Broadway with Sugar Babies. Always proud to be with Ann Miller. Why don't we sing a song for our friend Ann? I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while. You're sure to find happiness, and I guess all the things you've always planned for.
Gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby.
Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby.
Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Alright, I'm going to dance up here. Not the Macarena, no, not soft shoe. Gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby.
Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby.
Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby,
I can't give you,
you can bet ya,
I can't give you,
that the wife won't let you.
I can't give you anything but
Thank you all for such a wonderful job for us. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know. Is it okay? We're not going to do this to keep. Sit down. That's okay.
What about Michael Feinstein is here?
Well, Nicole, thank you for
Michael,
having
are
us
you
in your
here?
house.
Yeah.
But
God love you.
first,
And listen, Barbara's with you?
okay, Mickey,
What?
we have a few surprises for you, and the first one is going to be presented to you by your dear friend, Mr. Nathan Lane, the King of
Nathan
Broadway.
Lane, I was going to introduce him.
Well, the King of
There's
Broadway.
nobody better. Birdcage and La Cage aux Folles.
Nathan,
Nathan,
yeah, can you come?
I love you. To Nathan Lane, one and only, the Broadway King.
And ladies and gentlemen, just very quickly, after Nathan, just wait a few more minutes because Mr. Donald Trump is going to also make a presentation.
What?
And I want to tell you
Donald?
that Donald's in the house.
You're fired.
And a special thank you to Regis Philbin and Joy
Regis.
Melania for letting you guys
Are
in
you
on
here?
tonight.
Where are you, Reg?
I'm back here, Mickey.
Oh, God love you.
It's me,
Mr.
Regis.
Notre Dame. Oh, God, Regis. Thank you very much. And oh, God, I will watch you every morning.
Enough about Regis.
He's not doing anything but sitting back there. Mickey, God bless you. It's great to see you. Thank you for a wonderful evening.
What's left of me?
No, there's still plenty there. Believe me, and it's great to see you. And in celebration of your birthday and your extraordinary career, we have a proclamation. This is from the Office of the President, Borough of Brooklyn, City of New York. Whereas Brooklyn has long been renowned for the richness of its cultural and artistic communities, it is therefore most fitting that we recognize those distinguished individuals and organizations that support and promote artistic expression in Brooklyn, throughout New York, and the world. And whereas in every generation stars are born and legends are made, yet there are those times when that rare individual graces the world with their presence, standing above all who have come before and after them, elevating and revolutionizing their art form, expanding minds, opening hearts, and building bridges of understanding, leaping beyond the confine of star or legend to a place undefined by mere words. And that is Mickey Rooney. And whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Mickey Rooney, born Joe Yule Jr., a true son of Brooklyn who at the age of 17 months was quote-unquote discovered while hiding under a shoeshine stand in Chicago. Does that make any sense?
No, that was true. That was true. My father, Joe
shoeshine stand in Chicago. Okay.
That was burlesque.
That was burlesque, yes.
And my dad, Joe Yule, was doing a shoeshine thing.
Oh, I
and
see.
I had crawled out on the stage.
Yes.
And I sneezed. I went, oh. And I had a little 3 harmonicas. I don't know what to do.
I know. Well, I feel like Ralph Edwards.
You look like it.
And what followed was a career that spans decades. I commend him for his incredible body of work that includes more than 200 movies with unforgettable hits such as Midsummer Night's Dream, Babes in Arms, Boys Town, and the mega hit The Andy Hardy series, among so many others. I congratulate him on the phenomenal occasion of his 90th birthday, a dream longed for by many but achieved by a chosen few, and on the numerous awards of recognition he has received throughout his career, including an honorary Oscar for Lifetime Achievement, an Emmy Award, 5 Emmy nominations, 2 Golden Globes, and I join with his wife Jan, family, friends, supporters worldwide in wishing Mickey a birthday as extraordinary as he is. And I think this actor, survivor, and Hollywood legend, I thank this actor, survivor, and Hollywood legend for reminding the world that Brooklyn is the borough where dreams are born and legends are made. And we declare Thursday, September 23rd, 2010, Mickey Rooney Birthday Celebration Day.
Thank you, Nathan. That was a wonderful presentation. Absolutely beautifully done. Thank you. And we have to say that Melania's here too, and Joy. Got to put the women in there every time.
My God. The devil is here. We have known each other since I was told
Well, you know what people don't know about Mickey, he's a great golfer. And we used to win lots of money. Really, didn't we? Huh? We did very well at Wingfoot and all those great golf courses,
That's
taking
right.
people's
And I
money.
wore
He was a
2
great
pairs of
marshal.
shorts when we played.
That's true.
I had a hole in one.
You did have a hole in one. He's had more than one hole in one, I'll tell you. Many. But we had a good time, didn't we, Mickey?
Always, Donald.
And Jen, you were fantastic tonight, so thank you very much.
Don't put that-
Regis and Joy are back there. We're sitting together, and we're just having an
Joy,
awfully
thank you
good
for
time.
coming with your wonderful husband, Regis Philbin.
That's true, isn't it?
But you know, we'll throw that. I have no idea you'd come down.
Well, how could I miss it?
Well, thank you.
First of all, I really enjoyed it. This was a great evening, wasn't it? You're a special
You
guy.
know what? I was born in Brooklyn, it's true. On a table. Yeah, on a table. We didn't have a dime. My father and mother were in burlesque, and I was delivered by a Chinese doctor, who after I was, he says, come on kid, start breathing. Got a lot of work to do.
And boy, did he breathe. It's been some great life, and it's going to be a long, long time, Mickey. We're going to be around together for a long time.
Well, you know what, Donald? Listen, thank you. But you know, we must never, all of us, take life for granted. You can't take anything for granted. Yes, I've been married 8 times. But I'll tell you this, it took me a long time. And it wasn't easy to find somebody that truly cared and takes care of me. And I take care of her the way it's supposed to be. But we're happy. And God gave us each other. But you know what, Donald? You've been married a couple of times.
Here we go. Go ahead, Mickey.
We used to talking to each other. Is that true?
That's true.
On the phone. And he kept saying, what'll I do? I said, tell you what, Donald. Don't do like I did. But do like you're gonna do. Say you're fired.
It was quick and nasty. And now I'm very happy, and Melania's here with me.
Oh, is she?
She's here.
Well, you got a wonderful family. Your children have grown up to be tremendous business people.
It's true. Am I part of the act here?
I
I supposed to read a proclamation. It's okay, don't worry about it. No, but that's true.
It's also pride.
They have really become, they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
And I've known Jan a long time too, haven't I, Mickey?
Yeah. I know.
I've known Jan a long time.
That's right.
She's my friend. Well, I will say this, Nathan did such a beautiful job reading that very long proclamation. That was long. So I have a proclamation that is just as long, and it says pretty much the same thing, Nathan, so I'm not going to bother reading either of them. And it's also very small type. I'll tell you. It's very, very small. But it's from a good friend of yours, the mayor of the city of New York, Michael Bloomberg, who's a friend of yours, a friend of mine, and a friend of all of us, because he's been a great mayor. And he's given you a magnificent proclamation, and essentially he says you're one of a kind. You're really the greatest, Mickey.
I'm not really. I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
I just want to say that everybody that's had the opportunities that I've had is more than fortunate. I've done 361 motion pictures. More than anybody in the industry. And I've made pictures that were good, Bridges of Tokyo-ri and Requiem for a Heavyweight, and Boys Town, and Bridges of Tokyo-ri with William Holden, and Grace Kelly. I made and Black Stallion that I made in Toronto, but no, it's true. The Black Stallion. And I'll tell you what, I've been fortunate. And the biggest picture I have always in my heart is my wife.
And I've known that for a long time. It's true. And I've known that for a long
Which
time.
one?
Nikki, there's another letter.
Also, from the White House, and this just came in, from President Obama. Now, he does want to raise your taxes, because I know you're that high. This is irrelevant. But he writes this magnificent letter from Michelle and I. We're pleased to give you the warmest wishes and a happy 90th birthday. He then goes on to, and again I repeat Nathan, say many of the things that Nathan said, and you are truly a star. And he says, you are truly, truly a great star. And you really are a great star. And it's an honor to be with you, brother. And Mickey, I've known you for a long time. Melania said, how long have you known Mickey? You know, she's very young. So I said 5 or 6 years. I don't want to say 35 years. So I said but it's been a long time. I knew you like at the beginning, right?
When I was doing the Will Rogers Follies.
Will Rogers Follies, starring the legendary Marla Maples. Mickey, and did she cost me a fucking fortune? You know, I never liked Broadway after that show, Mickey. I never liked Broadway.
I married Miss Ava Gardner when I was 22.
I know how
Frank
you felt.
Sinatra and myself were brother-in-laws.
You got the right one here.
Thank you for letting us play your...
This is the most exciting night we've ever had at Feinstein's. Thank you so much for gracing this room.
Jen and I are doing a tour in Canada. Really, in Canada.
Oh, you came down?
And we did a show last night in
Last year it
Canada.
was England, this year it's Canada.
Canada, and her mother was born in Manitoba, Miami, Manitoba.
Manitoba, where the woods are.
I heard some new things on the radio today that was good. Well, you know, the music has changed. We both know that. I heard a young man say, and now we began the game, we're going to play Gangadoo. Because the kids want to give a little rhythm. Gangadoo, 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 do it all day.
I don't remember rehearsing this. Listen, first of all, yes. This is the last thing, but I gotta talk.
George Gershwin.
George Gershwin, yeah.
Oh, now you're talking.
You play all of his music.
But what about the way you played Fascinating Rhythm in Girl Crazy? That's the most extraordinary, I'm telling you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
A lot of people don't believe that, but I did.
I know you did.
But
I looked it up in the MGM logs because I didn't believe it.
Oh God, I did it. But you know, the days of Tommy Dorsey, who I was so close to, and Judy and I, we did Girl Crazy, all the great songs. Strike Up the Band.
And you play all those.
Babes in Arms.
I do.
So beautiful.
He plays. Yes, you do, and you should.
Well, we love you, and this is from a lady, a former flame of yours, this Rose. It's okay, you're 32 years, you're safe.
Absolutely.
And this is a card from her. You came to see her in Pal Joey, and you went backstage and you went out with her, Miss Elaine Stritch. She wants you to read the card. That's from Elaine to you.
Oh, God love her. Oh.
She's not married. And I also have love. I have love and I know that doesn't work. Does it? Yeah, I also have love and very special dear wishes to you from a lady who is working tonight and couldn't be here, who adores you beyond everyone else, Miss Liza Minnelli. She sends you so much love.
Oh, we love her.
And now,
We love Liza.
yes,
We've been with her, and she...
you're not the father, right?
I don't think so. But anyway, Liza, great actress.
She's my stepdaughter.
And, anyway,
Well, she loves you, and now it's time to do the proper celebration, something that we're all going to sing, something that you didn't write. Because he wrote a lot of songs. Cymbal, Sock, and Sam, I love that record. With Sidney Miller, I know. I couldn't be more in love. I know. Yeah, all those records. Okay, but this we're going to sing for you. Are we ready with the special
sing the birthday
We went in key of F, I guess. Here we go, everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mickey. Mickey. That is outstanding.
Michael, I made 2 pictures. It was a very dear friend of mine. 2 pictures with him. Bob Hope. And Bob lived to be 100.
You're gonna beat him.
I don't care. Hey, listen. This is Living Tonight. Thank you for coming this way. Thank
Mickey, would you get a picture with me?
What is a picture of it? It would be a joy, okay? Come on, join the other side. Here we are. Look at our first son. What do you want, Danny?
I want to get in one too.
Come on, Chubby, jump in.
Jan, you get in.
One picture for the show tomorrow. Come on.
One picture for the show.
Arlene, here we go.
Wait a minute.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
What's the name of our singing group?
The Glee Club.
The Roonies.
The Roonies.
Where are they? Really, the Yules.
Oh, okay.
I've had 3 Yules. I was born in Joseph. You're a Brooklyn guy.
Cool Yule.
She'll come right back.
And then I became Mickey McGuire.
Mickey Rooney, that's the name, boy.
The one that
That's
stuck.
the one that stuck.
That's the one.
This is the one.
And I stuck too. Okay, Donald.
She is the best.
Virgo, how we doing, all right? All right.
Thank you, Arlene.
How you doing, Donald? You doing what? You look fantastic. I feel come down
I think I was able to wait for them.
Thank you. Fly down for a weekend. Anytime you want, just come down and swing us, okay?
May I just have one word about tonight?
It was a great evening, and he's a great man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trump, for coming. About what?
How you enjoyed the evening? What did you think of it? And a happy birthday to
Actually, Marlon Brando and Laurence Olivier, at one time said that Mickey Rooney was the greatest movie actor that ever lived. And I know what he's talking about, because he was just unbelievable in films. And he's still going. God bless him.
Can we have a happy birthday? Can you just say happy birthday?
Mr. Bennett.
Excuse me, Miss Dahl. May I have a word about tonight?
Yes.
Okay, you can say your name and just tell me what you thought of Mickey's performance.
I'm Arlene Dahl, and Mickey and I were at MGM at the same time. I came in a little later than he did, but it was wonderful to help him celebrate his 90th birthday tonight. What a fabulous act. Absolutely. Fabulous act. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so much. It's so this evening.
Oh, I thought it was a wonderful night. It really was.
It was a very special
You ever
night.
saw Mickey
Very
Rooney
special.
in the movies, you know, you got to appreciate it.
Thank you.
But look
Thank
who's
you.
here. Nathan Lane.
Ooh, can you say
He could have been Mickey Rooney.
Oh, he could have. May I get you for a second to say a few words?
Hi, it's Dan Lauria. I'm a big Mickey Rooney fan, always have been, and it was just a pleasure to be here tonight. And what a great evening, and I love hearing the stories about old Hollywood.
Now, can you tell me what's your plans? Your plans.
Oh, I'm starring in the play of Lombardi, about Vincent Lombardi.
When is it opening?
We open Thursday for previews, and October 21st is the official opening.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Don't worry. Go ahead.
Everything you've ever done is going to live forever.
And I didn't get him on film.
Like everybody else.
Sure.
I just told everybody, no one mentioned it tonight.
Right, just stay here because if he thanks me again. Yeah.
Get on the other side of the cake.
Ellen and I need to He's going to take a picture. He's like my brother. I'm not making it exactly. No, it is.
We know each other through Dan Lauria, we work together on the National Veterans Foundation. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much for all you've done for the veterans.
Yeah, we're upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
Talk to Jan. If you could take me with Jan. Let me get Michael what he's. Hey, Joe. Neil.
Hi, Jan.
Hey, how's it going?
Is that a recipe? I want to say hello to Jan. Where'd your parents back my house? Honey, get out of the way. Out of the way.
I'm just making a photo. It's big
I'm saying hi to your mother.
Wait.
You're
Randall's here to teach your country. Are you a
What am I
country
doing
singer?
here?
I got a big country musical coming into Broadway next year. I got a picture of your
I hope I sang a few good country songs.
Take a picture of me and I think I have to wait till the end.
Want to turn this off?
Did you speak to Jan?
Let me take Sandy's picture.
Your face like see you.
What a show. This was the best Fine Son ever did, I'm telling you. Everybody I told that we're doing this show, I gotta be there. I took it to every hotel. I took it to every place. Tell me when. We appreciate it. And listen, it was for my heart.
You are an amazing person.
And how about my friend Ellen? Yes. Can we take a picture for us?
Mickey, there's Sandy. There are
I got it for you. I talked to Sandy. I signed
I'm getting out. You got to sign something for me.
What?
I'm going to get something to sign. Ellen, you're going to give it? No, okay.
Oh my God, what's wrong with this camera?
Thank you all for coming by tonight. Thank you.
I know you from Broadway.
I used to say a little bit National Velvet, and I used to watch it. It's an honor.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I know everybody's going to get pictures. I want to do it really quickly. Mickey and Jan have been up since 3 o'clock this morning. They caught a flight in from Regina. So and they put a light out, so I just need to get them through if you don't mind. And I appreciate your courtesy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, hold on.
Everybody gonna have to stay?
We have a couple of people.
I've had a couple.
I know. So let me...
I want the trio over here. Trio!
You gotta sit down. You gotta sit sit down.
All right. Sit. I'm going to put a chair for you.
You got your mom.
And I'm going to have you sit down and people can take pictures. So when you sit down,
Do you mind grabbing a picture if I give you my card? Do you mind grabbing a picture of me with Mickey and I'll give you my card?
I can't believe
excuse me. You are Josh. Yeah, what? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, pardon me. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give us just a
About tonight. Could you tell me about tonight? How you enjoyed tonight? About Mickey?
Being with Mickey Rooney is one of the great experiences of life. He's the most marvelous human being. He's a legend. As I said on stage when we all sang Happy Birthday, that was the most exciting night we've ever had in Feinstein's. Mickey is a guy who is a genius, not only as an actor, but as a musician, as a songwriter, as a humanitarian. He's really changed our American culture in a way that's incalculable, and to be able to present him here tonight is a great gift.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kevin Spiritus, and I'm here at Feinstein celebrating Mickey Rooney's 90th birthday. What an amazing evening. I grew up watching Mickey, you know, we're the same age. Happy birthday, Mickey.
I'm Randall Reagan. There are pros and then there are pros, and Mickey Rooney raises the bar so high. It was a fabulous evening.
I know, sure. Wait. Okay. All right. Now it's smiling. Santa, go ahead. Then I'll do it.
Okay, smile all you gorgeous people.
Okay, I just
Mick, sit.
Oh, God almighty. I know. Sorry,
Christopher, I'm ready for them to go.
Let me take this picture.
All right.
Thank you very much.
This is it.
Yeah, let him
Last swings, I gotta get him to bed. Last one.
Here we go. To sleep. Go to rest, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you all very much for your great service.